giant killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Chanticleers will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the App State Mountaineers offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who... He can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's caught. It's Stewart. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as got the ball.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
That's caught. It's Stewart. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Coastal Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Quick release by the QB. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. To throw, it's Daniels. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the shot to clears are flying down the... Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Newsome. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The shot that clears, trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they tacked on the extra point.
7, App State 3.
Coming out with it, it's Proctor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Did the work himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
7, App State 3.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Balls and fired complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He wants to change this route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glass.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. To the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the grab. It's Proctor. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Here we go.
The give from the gun. On the move is the 30. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Shanta clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Edwards. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the shot that clears will have it 1st and 10.
Charcoal. Ready.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Touchdown, shot to clear. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down play from the gun. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for it.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the pressure. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They boot it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He leaves it with his back. Crosses the 35. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch down the right side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like an opening, a lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run play action. He's got him. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Proctor. And the returner will be dragged down. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. From the gun, running back gets the give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field.
Here we go.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. In search of their 1st touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a showing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Coastal! And the route is on. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll get it down, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Dozier.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Took a shot as he threw.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Powell. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Third down coming.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Daniels. Fires complete on the crosser. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The shot that clears are on the move. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Here we go.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged on the outside. It's Dozier. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him.
Oh, the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
41, App State 10.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle with Stewart. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
They go to the draw. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And some room to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Nestled just inside that right upright. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Powell. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dozier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Coastal Carolina.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.